This is Hatsumodos926, who's going to teach you how to graph the function y equals mx plus b. Okay. So the first thing you should know is that mx plus b equation comes in two ways. First way would be solving it like a regular equation, like mx, m times x plus b. Very easy. That will equal y. And whatever you put here is your domain. Maybe actually make my thing smaller, the little paintbrush, digital one. And this is your range. Yeah. So that's your domain, and this is your range. So what you do next is that whatever you put in here and there is like your coordinates. As you know, you have your x and y coordinates and your 0 position right there. Yeah, same thing here. This can be C. This can also be, A. It doesn't have to be x and y, but this is the regular ones. This is variable. Whatever x is, whatever y is. So you have that and that. So that means whatever. This is the input. Yeah, input. This is your output. So your input is your domain, outputs is range. So if you have a x and y table, you put in like whatever you put in here and then say, okay, so let's say m is 2 and then x is 2 also, and then b is 3. So then what you do is you go by orders of operation, and go here and say, okay, 4 plus 3, when 4 plus 3 equals 7. So that means that this right here, this is your x, and this is your y. So that means right here that 2 is x, and y is 7. And then you go on and on until you get like, or you can just make 2 points and draw arrows. It has to be straight when you draw it, like straighter than that, but you get the idea. So after doing that, you what do you call it? Yeah. That's what it is. By the way, this right here is y, the y-axis. This whole equation comes from another equation right here. Like later on, I'm going to talk about it, but not right now. It's called a it's similar to this equation. It's called a quadratic equation. It works about the same way. So, yeah, but b is not the same thing as it would be, unless if there's an x there. So, the alternative, the other way of drawing it would be simply doing y equals 3x plus 1. So that means when you put it like that, what it means is that, actually, sorry, what you start with is the Y mover. I'll just call that right now. The Y mover that moves your Y axis dot to come together and make a point. So what happens is you take that right there. That means, like, if you're graphing right here, you know, you would put, let's say this is 2 and that is also 2 right here. That would mean that you go up 1, which is, let me use red, you go up 1, you'd be right there, halfway. And then, after doing that, this is the first step. This is first. The second step would be doing the rise, which is right here. This is the rise. Have you ever heard of, like, the thing where m is the slope, which is equal to rise over run? Yeah, same thing here. You'd probably be wondering where the run is, which is, this is basically division, like 2 over 3, or a fraction, you know, 2 over 9, you could say. So, you're probably wondering where the run is. It's very simple. The run is, like, what do you call it? The run is, the same thing you do with cross multiplication with fractions. Every number is equal to their number divided by 1. If you take 3 and then divide it by 1, it will still equal 3. So then that means, you know, you can use that. That's your run. So then after that, moving there, you'd go for the 3, go up 3, so 1, 2, 3,